Grab a drink and your best dancing shoes. Let us whisk you away to our week in Munich. We are in Bavaria to experience the world-famous Oktoberfest, explore the historic streets of Munich, and so much more. Let's get started.
It has been an exhausting day. It is now 8:30 p.m. and we left our house this morning in Lauterbrunnen at 9:30. It's been probably the longest travel day since we landed in Spain 7 months ago. But we're almost there.
For our first time in the country, we found ourselves in the heart of southern Germany, Munich. Feeling as though we were walking up to a German fairy tale cottage, we instantly fell in love with the personal charm of this Airbnb in the backyard of a wonderfully kind German family. And then here's our loft, bed, nightstand, crib for Reese. Our host even took notice that she and I were similar in dress size and loaned me a traditional dirndl dress to wear for the festivities.
The Costume and Hunters Parade includes thousands of participants in traditional costume. The procession takes place on the first Sunday of Oktoberfest and was definitely a highlight.
Do you see so many animals?
Horses carry their decorated brewery carriages to be enjoyed later on at the beer tents. I'm pretty sure Reese pointed and waved at every horse that went by. With more than 60 groups, each with their traditional clothes and accompanied by brass fanfare. We saw groups of hunters, fishers, and butchers. The parade leads to the Theresienwiese, the world-famous location of the Oktoberfest. And after a quick bite of some not-so-traditional food and a brief nap, we were ready to join in on the fun. Oktoberfest, the largest beer festival in the world, attracts millions of visitors who come to enjoy the world-famous breweries, carnival rides, and the traditional food.
Oh, look what Daddy got you. What do you think of that gingerbread?
Stepping inside the beer tents is quite the party, and German classics such as ABBA and Neil Diamond are enjoyed by all.
We found the Oidweisen, or Old Oktoberfest, area of the festival to be our favorite for our family. Nostalgic rides and carnival-style games are originals, with some dating back to the 1800s. This carousel has been bringing smiles for nearly 100 years. The festive hall in the Oidweisen is the perfect place to relax with a liter of something cold, grab a tasty plate of bratwurst and sauerkraut, and have a front row seat to our favorite part of the festival. The Schuhplattler dance was mesmerizing to say the least, with the girls spinning in their dirndls in a large circle and men leaping and slapping in the center. We gave the dance our best shot, but decided to dance our own moves alongside people from all over the world. We knew at the end of the day, this would be a day to remember forever.
Marienplatz, the heart of Munich, is part of the delightfully pedestrianized city center. It's hard to miss the towering Frauenkirche, the biggest hall church in the world and a symbol of the Bavarian capital. Built in 1488, it was heavily damaged during World War II, and as funding was limited, reconstructed with a more plain design. Headed this morning to pick up bikes in downtown Munich, and we're gonna go bike the city. But last minute we decided to come here to the Nymphenburg Palace instead. The Nymphenburg Palace was commissioned in 1664 as a summer residence for Elector Ferdinand Maria of Bavaria and his wife. Think of it as Munich's own version of Versailles. Stepping inside, we enter the Grand Hall, a showcase of the over-the-top Rococo style that seems to transport us into the heavens. Over the centuries, it was expanded and transformed by successive rulers of the Wittelsbach dynasty, becoming a symbol of Bavarian opulence and grandeur.
Moving through the palace, we encounter a series of rooms, each more lavish than the last. The Gallery of Beauties is particularly captivating, showcasing portraits of 36 women deemed the most beautiful of their time, commissioned by King Ludwig I in the 19th century. Their timeless beauty is captured in the details of their portraits and offer a glimpse into the lives of women from different ethnic and economic backgrounds. The Marstall Museum houses over 40 carriages and sleighs that make you want to trade in your car keys for a set of German horses to pull you around, in sunshine or snow.
Reese, there's your ride home.
These carriages and sleighs, decorated with gold leaf and intricate designs, bring travel and the culture of the court to life. The showpiece is the coronation carriage used during the coronation of Karl VII as the Holy Roman Emperor in 1742. Though we would have preferred a carriage ride, we took the train home with a sweet treat to enjoy.
How come it's cute when Maurice steals your ice cream? And I get in trouble.
Back at our cottage, Reese had a visit from one of our host sweet kids who came bearing gifts of homemade sweet Bavarian dumplings filled with apricots and figs for dessert. Fresh and absolutely delicious.
Looks delicious, and they're hot. So I can only imagine that she pulled these out of the oven, maybe she boiled them, and then brought them directly here. What do you think?
Good, we need to get the recipe.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really good. Here, try that.
I love this place. Our hosts are so nice.
Up next, we are visiting the Dachau concentration camp.
How do you feel to be here today?
Expect it to be a heavy day, but
Why are you choosing to put a heavy day on your travels?
I think it's important. If you have the opportunity to see something like this, you just have to. Black iron gates mark the entrance to Dachau, bearing the infamous phrase, Arbeit macht frei, work will set you free. A cruel irony for the more than 200,000 prisoners who walked through these gates, whose stolen properties, names, and dignities would never be reclaimed. Dachau was one of the first concentration camps built by Nazi Germany and served as a model for all subsequent camps. The museum is housed in the former maintenance building. The exhibits are sobering. Photographs and other personal items of the men, women, and children bring the overwhelming statistics into reality. Possibly the most harrowing area of the camp is the crematorium. The sight of the ovens, used to dispose of the bodies of those who perished, is deeply disturbing. Nearby is the gas chamber, disguised as a shower room. Scholars believe that at least 40,000 prisoners died at Dachau. Leaving the camp, the weight of history hangs heavy over us. The scale of the operation was shocking to witness. We feel the importance of taking time to honor those who suffered and died, and to ensure that such atrocities never happen again. From the beer halls of Oktoberfest to the best of Munich, we couldn't have asked for a better time here in Bavaria. Next time we find ourselves exploring a country with a timeless allure, where old world charm meets nature's splendor, Austria. Journey along with us by subscribing, and as always, dream big and enjoy the journey.